Insurgent Stronghold for Splinter Cell Blacklist, Perfectionist difficulty, Ghost Gold run, and this, at the time of the recording, is actually first in the world on the leaderboards. I have the video at the end of this. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I think I actually got first in the world on the first level, but I was playing before the game came out. And then this was recorded like the day the game came out. So we'll see how long I actually stay first in the world for that. So to get through that first little sniper section, you have to kind of pay attention to the direction that the insurgents are facing and make sure that you're not shooting someone that's being watched by another guard. And then you can get through the whole thing fine. Like if one person gets alerted, you have to restart. So that's actually kind of a tricky, crappy section. This is a really fun mission, actually, and it's fun because I got first in the world and I managed to get through the whole level without knocking out a single person and avoiding contacting every single person. I think the only way that you could possibly beat my score on this level is if you find more. So there are some exploration bonuses where if you take like a hidden or kind of a tricky route, it'll give you 100 extra points, and then I think you also get a little point bonus if you get a particularly good time on the level. And so if you explore more than me and do it faster, then I guess you could beat me. But don't try. I want that top leaderboard spot. How dare you? Don't even think about it. So this part's kind of cheesy. Well, I guess this is the tutorial for the little tri-rotor thing, which I never use at all through the rest of the game. I actually, you know what? That's not true. I may use it later on in the game. I've only recorded through 3 levels so far, but it's a really easy way to accidentally set off the alarms and not get that undetected challenge completed. So I don't particularly like using it. It's good if you're trying to do Panther or even Ghost and knocking out a bunch of people, but if you're trying to go for the highest score possible, it's not great. So if this is the first video you're watching for the guide, this is Perfectionist difficulty, and I'm knocking out as few people as possible. And on this level, on this level I do knock out one person, and it's up here in just a second. So I guess if you can find a way around this guy without knocking him out, then maybe you'll do better than me. So yeah, scooting around the outside of this building, and then jump inside this top window, and then go out the other side. You can't go down and around, unfortunately. And then knock out this heavy from above with the aerial knockout. And that's also, this is also right where I think it's the laptop that you need to hack for the level is. It might be the dead drop, I'm not sure. So I edited out the cutscene. So this guide, I'm not showing off dead drop locations or the laptops you need to hack or capturing the HVTs. I did most of those on normal difficulty on my first time through, and unfortunately they don't show up on subsequent playthroughs. So if you get it once, it's gone forever. And I understand why they do that, because you get a really nice cash bonus of between like 10 to 40,000 bucks, which is pretty significant in the game for doing those kind of side objectives. But I would like it if they at least mark them on the map, because that just makes it easier for me to record my second time through. But I mean, I guess they don't really care about me when they're developing these games and testing these games. And actually, I guess it does make sense, because most people, they want it to kind of disappear so that they know they're not, screwing something up by having it show up again the second time. Anyway, so I'll climb up under the bridge here. Man, I love it when I just find this perfect line that I can just, scoot right through all the enemies, just with all their backs facing the wrong direction. So, and the enemies' patterns aren't fixed in this game. They will be in different places sometimes, and especially reloading from a checkpoint. So like, I edit out screw-ups and deaths and stuff like that in this guide. So if you screw up the first run through a section, reverting to the last checkpoint, the enemies will most likely be in a very different spot your second time through that same area, because they were because they restart as well and go back to their original kind of starting patrol points. So, yeah, if what you're seeing here from me isn't exactly what you see, it's either because I didn't screw up and didn't edit it out, or you didn't screw up and you did it better than me, and I had to edit out a death or a capture or whatever you want to call it. So slowly walk past that guy. Because it's such a quiet area right there, you can't even do a full crouch walk speed to get past him. Honestly, I'm kind of glad they took out going completely prone in this game, because that's just one of those things that, I mean, I understand why they had it in the original game, because, okay, that's the stealthiest way you can move around, lying down completely flat and like crawling under obstacles and stuff. And that makes the least amount of noise, but it also makes the game so much slower. I'm glad they took it out, because it can be frustrating and boring to redo the same area over and over again when you're forced to crawl through a large section of it. Okay, so there is a dog in this area, and he's a pain in the ass. But so if you want to go the other direction, yeah, you probably could pull it off. So the high value target is right there by me. Okay, so when they have that capture over their head, that's the high value target. And basically what you have to do is you can't kill him, you just have to knock him out and then tie him up. And then you get a little cash bonus. Alright, so bust out your noisemaker here. Either your sticky noisemaker or the noisemaker through the crossbow. And then shoot it behind this guy working on the engines. And then jump down this little well. Oh, and don't get caught on the edge like I did there. That was kind of weird. Make your way through the mine.
Any update on the teams from the other sites?
No. Likely they blacked out communications for the duration of the op.
Man, this place is big.
Engineers must have sent the local villagers packing a long time ago.
You think any of these guys were in on Blacklist 0?
Alright, now this next section is
Could have been anyone here.
very, very tough. I make it look easy, but it took me quite a few tries to get this correctly. And like, you know, obviously I experiment with a lot of different routes to find the one that I think is the most easily to duplicate. Like if I find a route that works 1 time out of 10, I don't include that in my guide. If I know I got lucky, I do not include that in the guide. But this is what I found to be the most reliable way to get through this section without notifying anybody. So wait for that guy to patrol to the left, send the sticky noisemaker to distract that dude that's hanging on the rail, and then this is the really tricky part. Dropping down from where I'm hanging right now all the way to the bottom, this is the one that's kind of a crapshoot. Because you see, like, right there, 2 guys saw me, and I just got lucky that their bars didn't go full right there. Because I've made it through that section and then dropped all the way down, and then they set off the alarm, and I had to start the whole mission from the beginning again because I think it accidentally ticked the next checkpoint. But anyway, so that's basically the end of the mission. Now you can just sprint to the end, and there's no more enemies. You just have to run away from the burning, exploding building. And now you can see my first in the world leaderboard score. I'm curious how long that's going to hold up. I'm going to have to check it every day for a while and see how long it stands. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, so if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe. And you'll be updated for more Splinter Cell walkthrough videos and whatever other hardest difficulty walkthroughs I'm working on next. All right, thanks for watching. Game on.
LZs are too hot, we can't put her down.
I'm using the hook.
5 seconds, hurry up, Sam.
Resource transfer complete.